Okay. Okay. I still believe in the American dream. I feel that from the outside, people might think, "Wow, I've done this and I've done that." And
I'm Tasha. I work here at the Pavilion as an English teacher, and I'm very curious about how did you get in contact with so many people? Was it easy?
It wasn't easy. There was one interview with a lady that was in a show called Girls Incarcerated. I was in negotiations with her for like 6 months. I was talking to her back and forth on Instagram. But on Cameo, if you go to cameo.com, you'll find all kinds of celebrities. And they charge a fee. It can be super high or super low. Like if you want Chuck Norris, he charges. He's on there, by the way. Yeah, so the free of charge ones were people that I approached, and they graciously, but they knew it was an educational project. They said yes to it. And I tried to be charming and convincing. Some people, yeah. So yeah.
Multilingualism and non-native English-speaking teacher identity. Her studies have been published as journal articles and book chapters in these fields. She is the newsletter editor of the program Administration Intersection, PAIS, for the TESOL International Association. A board member of West Virginia TESOL as higher education representative and chair of the non-native English-speaking
that they can apply in their. And I also believe that this activity